to Todd Monken?
Yeah.
You have? He's reportedly said this morning that your role is to be determined.
What? Say it one more time.
Todd Monken said this morning that your role is to TBD, to be determined. Mm-hmm. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I think like any position on the team, that's still to be determined. Am I excited about Shedeur? Am I excited about all the quarterbacks in the room? Am I excited to coach this football team? Absolutely.
So we're going to get to what you think Todd Monken should do with this situation, but you noticed something about what he said there that was interesting, Dan.
And here we go again, back at it with another one. Welcome back. As y'all know, the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns, Todd Monken, just gave a very candid introductory press conference. Naturally, people immediately started trying to read between the lines. Go ahead and take a look.
What is a comment that kind of is interesting, and that was by Monken when he was asked if Shedeur is going to be the starter.
I can't wait for them to get back and for us to get started. When you talk about who's going to lead this team, who has the it factor, who has those characteristics that the team wants to follow and believes in them because the ball's in their hand every down. This game's going to come down to 2-minute situations, 4-minute situations, where you've got to be able to execute at a high level.
He's reportedly said this morning that your role is to be determined. What?
Say it one more time.
Todd Monken said this morning that your role is to TBD, to be determined.
Mm-hmm. And wow, that's a set-up question if I've ever seen one. And honestly, I can't even blame her, because if you can get Shedeur Sanders to say something even slightly off color, that's an easy 100,000 views. So I get why she tried. But watch closely how Shedeur Sanders handled it.
What does that mean to you when you hear that?
I mean, that's what's expected. You know, that's what's expected. I think each and every day I have to prove to everybody and to myself also. So it's kind of like having goals and accomplishing those goals, whether it's small goals, and the small goals will end up to long-term success.
And absolutely no doubt about it. That's exactly how you're supposed to handle it, one step at a time. That was a great answer. Dion would be proud because he's been groomed for this, prepped for this his whole life. He knows how to handle himself when faced with passive-aggressive interviewers. Not saying she was, but that question definitely had a passive-aggressive vibe, and he handled it flawlessly. Now, a lot of people are watching this situation with Todd Monken, and the consensus seems to be that Shedeur Sanders is going to be the guy. And honestly, I agree. Going into the season, he should be treated like the leader he is. He should be treated like a first-round draft pick, because truthfully, he deserved to be one last year. And from the looks of it, that's the direction the Cleveland Browns appear to be heading.
A lot of if you're not a clear-cut, if it's just not a Tom Brady type situation, then that's what they're going to say. So I think he should be, man. I don't see no other quarterbacks with the video guys going to meet the new head coach. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see Gabriel. I ain't see his video meeting the head. I ain't see Deshaun Watson video meeting the head coach. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't see nobody else. You go on Instagram right now, scroll. It's pictures of Shedeur Monken, the playmaker, the mastermind. Yeah. I don't see nobody else got posts like that. So, you know, that IG, it'll tell you some shit. Now, they ain't going to put it out if they don't want it out.
No, the Browns don't have a quarterback right now that's proven he should be a starter right now in the NFL.
It would be, at this point, it would be unwise at all different levels. And Andrew Berry already said this. It would be unwise for them to come in and say, this guy's completely the starter.
Yeah, it would be insane.
For what? Like, we don't even know.
But it's not because he's just saying it. It's true.
Well, yeah, like you got to come in. Like he needs to see him perform under what he wants him to perform. He ain't even seen these dudes play. I mean, you see him on tape.
And again, I may say it's crazy, but I don't think it's impossible that Deshaun Watson is the starter week one.
I would lean towards it.
You leaning towards Deshaun Watson being the starter week one?
And now, my. Now, all of a sudden, they want Deshaun Watson after they couldn't wait to get off that Deshaun Watson contract. Now, a new coach is in place, Shedeur Sanders is set to be the guy, and all of a sudden, certain people are clamoring to see Deshaun Watson back on the field.
Can't. Deshaun Watson at his highest, he was a top 3 quarterback. I think that what they're going to do and what Todd Monken would be smart with is I want the best Deshaun Watson to show up. You know why? Because that's going to push the Shedeur Sanders. Like
the best Deshaun Watson shows up, Shedeur Sanders on the bench.
I don't know about that.
How old is Deshaun?
I don't know about
that. Or excuse me, Derek.
I don't know about that.
He's only 30.
Would you straighten him out here, please?
I don't know
What about which part?
I said, if Deshaun Watson is back to being his best, Shedeur Sanders is on the bench.
I don't know about that, man.
If you talking about 2020 pre-COVID, Deshaun?
I mean, if he's used to Deshaun,
yeah.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
Like
Deshaun Watson was an MVP candidate.
I think it's funny how everybody got the number 4. Now, they wanted him to cut 4 or 5 days ago.
They sure did. No, it was. He's got to be out of the building. 4 or 5 days ago.
I still want him.
They want him out the building.
That's not what I said. I would still want him
to be in the
I
starter.
think there's less than a 1% chance he could ever be what he was.
You ain't see that zip on the ball?
If Deshaun Watson somehow is the guy he was, he's the starter. End of conversation.
And shout out to G. Bush, because it's not just Shedeur Sanders fans. The majority of people in that Cleveland building want to see Shedeur play.
But I'm big on intangibles and things outside of the game.
Mm.
I'm a big body language guy.
Yeah.
I look at old videos, or just think back of old videos of Deshaun and his teammates, Shadure and his teammates. Then I seen videos of Shadure at the Pro Bowl this week. It's a big indicator of how people gravitate to you.
Mm.
That magnetic effect,
no
like
doubt.
what Baker Mayfield has.
It's that.
They just are drawn to this kid.
Yeah.
Telling you,
Yeah.
they're drawn to him. And that's going to matter when coaches are evaluating. They evaluate everything. We're going to get into, Coach Mike McDonald and, what he said about Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
But coaching is more than just the X's and O's. So when coaches are looking and evaluating upstairs, they looking like, okay, who are they gravitating to?
Yeah.
Who would they play harder for? Who do they really want? Because we know when you're in that locker room, what you don't want is the locker room to be split. Like sitting over here, like he the guy, but y'all all in that corner, like man, you just don't. So you watching like okay, when Shadure's under center, he got handshakes with everybody.
They
got the energy.
They kind of got a little. So that
point.
Who's he throwing with after practice?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So when they watch,
What the defense doing when he on the
that's
field?
what I'm saying.
Right.
So when I'm watching him at the Pro Bowl this year, it ain't just because he's Shedeur Sanders. He's got it's just an aura energy around him where people just draw people to him. So
man.
I never seen that with the show. I could have missed it, but the videos
And Gerald McCoy hit the nail right on the head. I'm a big body language person myself, and I've been watching Shedeur Sanders' body language all season when he's around his teammates. Even at the Pro Bowl, the guy is magnetic. People naturally gravitate toward him. He's got a big personality, and that goes a long way. It goes a long way for your teammates to play for you, believe in you, and rally around you. I think that's going to be a major factor. But I want to bring it all the way home with this next clip, because Talib is about to say something extremely real. It's as real as it gets. I'm going to let it play, and of course, I'll come back with my thoughts after.
At the end of the day, it's a business though, man. Like Deshaun did what he did. Do you want him to be the face of your business? You know what I'm saying? Or do you want Shadure to be the face of your business?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's a franchise, it's a business. That plays a major part in the
And absolutely, no doubt about it. As unfortunate as the situation was with Deshaun Watson, and I'm one of those people who truly believes he got railroaded by a crooked, ambulance-chasing lawyer out of Texas. He got completely screwed, just like a lot of other folks who had to deal with that same attorney. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. So, as unfortunate as that was, nothing changes that reality. And I don't think any owner, and I don't think the NFL could realistically picture Deshaun Watson holding up a Lombardi trophy. So as talented as Deshaun Watson is, when it comes down to it, Shedeur Sanders versus Deshaun Watson, they've got to go with Shedeur. Image is everything in this league. Of course, we'll have to see how it all unfolds as the season plays out. But that's where I stand. I'd love to hear what y'all think about this one. Go ahead, drop your comments, and let's keep the debate alive. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hype me up too. And as always, peace and chaos.